Hey guys, it's Holly, and it's been a very long time since I've done some sort of Hogwarts MOC update, and while I wouldn't technically count this as a Hogwarts MOC update, it's related to Hogwarts and it's a MOC, so I'm gonna kind of add it because I'm thinking about putting this entire thing on my shelf. So basically, I haven't bought that many light tan pieces, which was why I haven't done like a proper Hogwarts MOC update in quite a while, but something I do have quite a lot of is light bluish grey bricks, because there was tons of them on the pick a brick wall ones, specifically like the masonry bricks, and same with like dark tan. I've also got some sand green ones, and something I used to do a lot as a kid was make classrooms. So basically I would just grab a base plate, make a bunch of little like potion bottles and desks, and just set up this like classroom type of thing. So I kind of wanted to make like a potion classroom reminiscent of that, because it's something I loved doing as a kid. So exactly what I did. I took one of my base plates and I made a potions classroom. So here's the entire MOC, and it's not completely finished. I really want to update this and like add more tables, add more cauldrons, add some students to it, really fill it up and make it look lively, because this was just like an afternoon's worth of work. So a lot of the pieces I did use, part of which came from the Potions Hogwarts Moments book, specifically these big sticker tiles here and some on the side here. I also incorporated the little shelf into the build. I've even like modified the table a bit around. I've got that door from the old Hagrid's hut. I made some little shelves. I've got a little chalkboard as well from the 2011 Hogwarts. And so far, I'm really proud of how this turned out. I do want to make it slightly taller and really try and finish off the roof. And when I kind of spin it around, you can see that I did take some shortcuts and just use a few random brick colors here and there. I've still got a gap up the top. This entire back section kind of hasn't been done. Neither is this. I had to use a clip piece here because I ran out of 1x1s. This kind of is still detached at the moment. We've also got bits around here. Got one nice window, so there's still quite a bit to go, but so far I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and I love all of the different like tones and textures, specifically with what I've done. I've used a lot of the masonry bricks because that's what I have tons of at the moment, but I've also just used some regular bricks as well. Even some modified bricks on the wall with some tiles, which I thought was really cool, but also there's a lot of different colors. So looking at some of the potions classroom, there was quite like a big thick rim of like tan at the bottom, so I did try and replicate that here. And then I wanted to add some more tan at the top to create those archways, which the potion classrooms do have. As you can see as well, we've got dark tan and sand green, because I wanted to have a lot of depth and dimension to the build of this, with a lot of different colors, a lot of earthy tones, besides the potion bottles, which I've always had a blast making. So I took some of the shelves off from the actual Potions Classroom Hogwarts Moments book itself. Then I took some potions bottles from some of the sets, and then just grabbed what other transparent pieces I could find and some studs to go on the top. I've got modified studs, got a few gems here and there. I even grabbed some of like those really shiny pearlescent dots pieces, which personally I think looks some of the best. I've got some on a transparent brick there and some on a black brick. We also have a bookshelf where I've shoved a bunch of like my spare books, including the printed one as well from the astronomy tower last year. I'm thinking about getting my advanced potions making book out there as well and putting that on top and adding that to the shelf. These do fall out quite often though, because I did tile the bottom to make it kind of easier to get in and out, and in hindsight I can't tell if that was a good idea or not. Also, since Potions is in the dungeon along with the Slytherin dormitory, I did stick a little snake in the wall there just to add some extra dimension. I definitely think this like big stickered panel that was in the Potions Moments set makes this like whole thing look so much better. I really wish there was multiples of them. I feel like that would really add a lot to this. And then on the side, we've got more stickered panel pieces, and like I said, there's another cauldron here. And this whole section was from the Hogwarts Moments book. I've just had to kind of detach it and build it into the wall to make it look even better. And it's pretty simple, to be completely honest. Like, there's nothing too special about this build. It's using a lot of basic pieces, a lot of really basic building techniques. It's nothing spectacular, but that's what I used to do as a kid, and that's kind of what I wanted to go for here. Just a more advanced version of that looks a tiny bit better and has a much better color scheme. And I feel like once I get more tables in here and place the students and finish off the roof and kind of build it up a bit higher and enclosed, I feel like this is gonna look really neat, and it's something I'm really proud of, especially just my part usage, because I don't have too many bricks in general. So it's really good to be able to just use what I have and create something with that, because it's something I haven't really done with mock building in quite a while, because a lot of the things I want to do, like my Hogwarts mock, revolve a lot of tan pieces, or in the case I really want to build the back cave, but that requires a lot of dark bluish grey pieces or black pieces, which is just something I don't have. So I really tried to use my resources and not pull too many things from sets, besides like some of my really old Harry Potter sets that are already broken up and bagged anyway, like with that door, even some of just the 1x1s, and these corner pieces here, those were taken from like my old Hagrid's hut. But besides that, everything is just a piece that I found on the pick-a-brick wall or had spare and lying around, which I'm proud of myself for doing that and really utilizing it. I feel like if I had a bigger parts selection and more things broken down and destroyed that I'd be willing to pick from, yeah, this thing could be a lot better. But the reality is not everyone has that situation, so I really did want to kind of scale this back down and create something big, detailed, but also pretty simple and very realistic to what at least me as an average LEGO fan back a few years ago would have been able to achieve. Now, this doesn't exactly interact with the scale or anything of any of my other like Hogwarts mods and mocks and things like that, but this will fit on my shelf, and I feel like it would look really cool once it's all complete and really shows a full classroom, which is something my Hogwarts mock wasn't ever made to achieve. That was really meant to retain the scale of those like minifigure scale sets, whereas this, it's a lot larger, a lot bigger. This could be like a stop motion set for all we know, like in that type of scale. I could have also done it a bit bigger. I did have a 32x32 base plate, but I thought I'd use up some of my skinnier ones that I ordered off Bricks and Pieces a while back, kind of test that out and see what I could do. And so far, I'm really proud of how it's turned out. I definitely think the amount of potions bottles and all of like the containers as well, just lying around, I think the stacks of them on the floor look really good, as well as having some up on the wall. I really think it brings a lot of depth and dimension as well. And I love how some sections are kind of built into the wall and others are sticking out, so it does kind of give you that light and shade and depth and like little nooks to hang around. I'm really proud of how this has turned out. I definitely think it needs still quite a bit of work, but it's a really nice starting point, and it's something that I've wanted to do for quite a while. I thought about doing like smaller little diorama Hogwarts and Harry Potter type of mocks, so this is kind of the start of that, as I definitely don't think I'm in the position to do any big large scale mocks right now. I just don't have the space and or the budget to buy the pieces, or you know, just the pieces in general. So it was really fun to kind of experiment on a much smaller scale with such basic bland pieces. It also now gives me a place to put all of my random Hogwarts students that I've accumulated, as well as like my Hogwarts members students that I have. I do need to order some more pieces and parts to make a few of them, so I should probably go and do that before I forget. But here is my mock. I thought I would show you guys. It's something I really liked the look of. Hopefully I can work on this a bit more and like get this done within a month before all of like the new sets start to come out. I feel like that would be really cool. Maybe I can even expand upon them when those sets do come out as well. We'll see, who knows. But that's everything for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed having a look at this. And as always as well, if there's anything that you think I should or could add to this mock, let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.